Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sure everyone is having a good, happy Monday so far. I believe you shall be. If you was tuned into the game and you're at work, it was worth it. It was worth it. And if you didn't go to work, they will understand. But let me give you a quick lowdown of what happened of one of the great days of this year's World Cup. The shock of the day came from Brazil versus Norway. Norway knocked out the five-time champions Brazil to make it through to the quarterfinals for the very first time. Haaland got himself a brace and Neymar scored a penalty, which may be his final goal he ever scored in the FIFA World Cup, as it looks like he may be retiring. But Norway, to me, are the dark horses of this year's World Cup. They've literally gone under the radar. No one's had them as favourites or at all been talking about them, and that is a good thing about them, as they can play without no pressure. But as they get deep into the tournament, let's see how they handle the pressure. Now that they've made it through to the last 8, their opponents will be France. So that should be an intriguing game to come. The three Lions roar on into the quarterfinals after a dramatic game in Mexico City. This game had it all. If you had doubts about England in this year's World Cup from the beginning, this game right here will switch your mind straight away. When I tell you I did have doubts about England, and I said to myself, this game is their biggest test so far. If they get past this test, then you could consider them as favourites to win this year's World Cup. I'm glad to tell you they passed that test. They passed that test with flying colours. It was a hostile environment in Mexico City. That was the first big thing that they had to deal with. Then dealing with the referee. On top of that, playing with 10 men. When I tell you that England showed us the passion, determination, unity, not giving up, they showed that on the pitch today. England beat Mexico 3-2. Bellingham with a brace and Kane added a third